In the previous video, I showed you how to do somewhat jogless striping if you're doing more than one row, so 2 or 3 rows of striping between colors. In this video, I'd like to show you my method for changing colors when you're only working one row in each. There's lots of methods. This is just the one that I prefer. So I start my new color in the same way, where I knit both colors together through the first stitch. If you've already started working with 2 yarns and you're just alternating with those 2, then you can continue from this point on. But if you're starting a brand new color, then I would recommend doing the method where you knit the first stitch with both colors. And that just really anchors the yarn. But you can see I'm going back to color A, and I've knit 1 round. Now before I pick up and work the next round in color B, I'm going to find the color B tail, and you can see that it's a little bit loose, and I'm just going to gently tug it down. You can see that eliminates the jog there and a little bit of a hole. Now I'm going to take my yarns and I'm going to twist them so that color B, the color that I have not been working with, the light blue yarn, is going to come underneath. So you can see I've got light color on the yarn closest to me and the dark behind. I'm going to bring the light underneath and then over the top. So it's like one full twist of those yarns. And now I'm going to knit around in the light color. And this is just light color. I'm not holding 2 yarns together for that. So I've twisted them around each other. Now I'm knitting my row. I'm coming up now on the new row, the end of this row. So I'm going to knit my last stitch, and now you can see that dark blue loop is really loose and floppy. But I'm going to be switching to my dark blue. So I'm going to take the tail and I'm going to tug on it just gently enough so that it pulls that stitch tight. Now this one is going to go under and then over for a full twist, and I'm going to start knitting with the dark blue. You can see there's a really small jog there, but it's unavoidable because when you knit in the round, you're actually knitting a spiral. There is no true rounds. If you want completely jogless stripes in something knit in the round, then you're going to have to knit it flat and then seam it, because essentially what we're knitting are spirals. So I'm going to work to the end of this row and I'll show you one more time. Okay, that's the last stitch of my row. So I'm going to take my light blue color. I'm going to pull gently to close up that hole. I'm going to twist my light color under the dark color and then again over the top, one full twist, and continue with my light blue color. Oops. And as you can see, you don't have any ugly holes here where we start the new row. That's because of the twist. And there's a little bit of a jog, but it's not super noticeable, and that's because we've pulled that last stitch of the old color tight before we work. Sorry, the last stitch of the new color in its previous row we pull tight before we use it again in the next row. So I hope those were helpful. These are the 2 ways that I use striping and working in the round.